Serve without restraint. Respond with authority. Recognize the adversary in front of you, within you. Resist. Recover. Resume. Redefine the lines. Reinvent your game, ground after ground. Game after game. Find in adversity the true value of victory.
Hey, what's up? Original OC with you on the Original OC channel. It's Sunday brunch. What's up, everyone? Firing up a quick stream in the afternoon. It's warm, it's humid. I'm expecting it to rain a little bit later. But yeah, just firing up a Sunday brunch stream for the peeps. Wow, people are already trickling in. Very cool. Wow, I only did a 1-minute intro. Shout out to Curly. Let's see if he can top that. I did a 1-minute intro. Muhammad Ali. Hey, OC, thanks for putting on a stream for us. Hey, well, you're welcome. Not a problem. Firing up a live stream for the peeps. And I did it at a normal time for people in Europe. So it's not like 11 o'clock at night for you guys. Absolutely. I'm rocking the Sea Dweller today. Let's check it out. The Rolex Oyster Perpetual Pool Dweller, 43 millimeters. Oyster steel, giant clasp, glide lock. Diver extension, Cerachrome insert bezel, black dial. Check it out. Helium escape valve. Can I show that? Helium? Yeah, maybe I can't. But I'm poolside. I'm on OC patio. Hope everyone is doing very, very well this Sunday. It's customary for me to fire up the stream on Sundays. Say hi to everybody. And I'll say hi to every single person who types in a comment in the chat. Brunch A, I'll fire up the griddle. It's up to your artifact. I actually didn't have anything to eat except I took a bite, a bottom third of a blueberry muffin. And I'm going to go back and finish that off probably around 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm like, yo, Mrs. OC, are you going to eat this muffin? She's like, nope. I'm like, okay. Can I eat this? Yep, go for it. All right, cool. I was actually going to go to Mickey D's and scarf down a sausage McMuffin with egg. But then I weighed myself and I'm like, I'm doing okay. Like, do I want to ruin it? Do I ruin it? I don't want to ruin it. So, Dear Artifact is a member, by the way. Thank you very much for being a member. Someone who's not a member is Martin Sugar, a.k.a. Big Meech. But that's okay. Martin Sugar, Big Meech, the original hate streamer OC. That's not very nice. Come on, Meech. Jeez. Such a downer comment. But hey, you're cool. You're cool in my book, Meech. Heard you had a weekend with one of your close friends there in won't say where you are, won't dox you, but hope you had a good time. Listen, we're all human beings. We wish nothing but the best for you and your close friends. James Hess, yo, checking in from Stuttgart. James Hess checking in from Stuttgart, Germany. He's a member, by the way. Hey, OC and Co. OC and Co. Nice watch, dude. Thank you. Even though people have been criticizing it for being too big on my wimpy wrists, it's okay. You got snookered in BC. Morning, OC. Hey, BC, is that British Columbia? Is that where you are? Snookered in, I'm going to assume it's British Columbia. Snookered in British Columbia. What's up? It is pissing down rain here. So can only poolside from the terrace. Okay. It's humid here today, but it's sunny with some clouds, and I'm expecting some storms to roll in around 3 or 4 o'clock, which is a couple hours from now. So I thought I'd take advantage of the poolside availability. Fire up a stream. Hey, James Hess reminds everybody to upvote. Very cool. Guys, let's get the 10 upvotes. Everybody watching right now, tap. If you're on the mobile device, tap on the thumbs up button. If you're on the desktop or laptop, use those noisy mice to click on the thumbs up button. Let's get to 10 likes. Yes, I was right. Pretty good guess. British Columbia. British Columbia, is that on the east? I'm assuming that's the east, right? Let's do my quick Google Maps here. Oh, it's the west. Oh, the west. Vancouver, yeah. All the way in Western Canada, just north of Washington State, is British Columbia. Home to the biggest city in British Columbia is Vancouver. Cool. Well, I'm learning some geography today. Hey, we got Newbie in the chat. Newbie says, I scratched the Hesselite on my Speedmaster today. More annoyed. I had the crystal polish 2 days ago. Oh, shit. That's a bummer. Oh, man. Those Hesselite crystals, they do get cloudy. They get scratched up. You've seen the ones that have been around for decades that you can barely see through them. But I understand kind of the vintage look of them and how they harken back to the originals. But I'm more of a fan of the sapphire crystals, even on the Speedmasters, even on the new Speedmasters. I like the sapphire sandwich. But Evan G's in the chat. He says, Newbie, just hit it with a little polywatch. Polywatch is a compound that watchmakers use. It's like a little toothpaste. You know, it's like a little consistency of toothpaste, and you squeeze a little tiny dab, I think, onto a microfiber. And it's got some, a little bit of grit, the tiniest bit of grit, like toothpaste, a polywatch. And that is used to polish that Hesselite. Yep, first world problems. Yeah, but it sucks. Scratches suck. I thought I had a scratch on my Steel Daytona once on the crystal. And I'm like, holy shit, how did that happen? Like, did the dog scratch it or something? And then it was there for a couple of weeks, and then I actually just licked it. I didn't lick it. I put some saliva on it and rubbed it, and it went away. It was some kind of like weird, because I felt it, and it felt like a groove in the crystal. I'm like, shit, this is fucked. But hey, open panel today. Open panel, but I will exercise discretion. So not everybody who wants to get on the panel will necessarily be allowed on the panel. So if you have a fear of rejection, don't jump on. Don't try to jump on. But I think for 99.9% of the people watching, if you want to jump on, you'll probably get on the panel. But there's that 0.001%. If you try to jump on the panel, you will be denied. Guys, become members today. There's a link pinned at the top of the chat to become a member. I want to let you know that we have a goal of hitting 150 members by the end of August. We are very, very far along away. You guys are amazing. Almost everybody who has a star next to their name is a member, which means basically like all you guys are members, which is awesome, really phenomenal. And I really, really do appreciate it. But let's see if I can get a count of how many members we have. Guys, we're engaged in a vicious and nasty political campaign, a campaign to rule YouTube. And I need your help. I need your help. If you don't have a star next to your name, please, please, please become a member. It's easy. It's quick and easy. Just click on that link that's pinned to the top of the chat. For as little as $4.99 a month, you will get you'll become a member. You'll get a free milestone super chat after 30 days. So that's a free super chat. You'll also, all of the dues raised in the month of August will go to support thanatophoric dysplasia, families with family members who have thanatophoric dysplasia, a terrible affliction, and those funds will be used to support those families, pay for housing, pay for temporary lodging, pay for rental cars, pay for meals and things like that. So it's a good cause, guys. Come on, become a member. We have 121 members. 121 members. We got different levels. You can be a campaign volunteer. You can be a senior consultant, a senior advisor, a senior director. You can even become chairman, CEO of the campaign committee. And there's an additional level as well. We've got some people at that level, but we can't reveal their identities because those people are rich and delusional. But thank you so much, guys, for being people at all the different levels, especially the people at the top levels. It's just amazing. So, but become a campaign volunteer today, guys. It's a vicious and nasty campaign for YouTube supremacy. We need everybody to be a part of it. So there, enough of that. We've got CN in the chat. CN says, "Up, vote for success." And that's a little Patek Philippe Calatrava cross emoji. That's right. When you become a member, CN is a member, you can use these special emojis. You can use, the Rolex icon or Calatrava cross, the AP logo, the McDonald's logo, or the Barossa logo. That's right. Check them out. It's fun. It's fun to play with those things. Mathis, CEO, co-CEO of the Watch Colony Network, is here. He's not a member, by the way, but that's okay because he runs the company. He pretty much can do whatever he wants anyway. Fat Windbag Ben was right. The takeover has begun. That's right. We're taking over YouTube. We're taking over the Watch YouTube space. We're doing it one member at a time. Guys, drop in the chat what you had this morning for Sunday breakfast or brunch. I'm going to drop a link to jump on the panel. You can either type in your answers in the chat or jump on the panel. I had the bottom 1/3 of a blueberry muffin. CN asks, when do we get cars and chronos on the stream? That's a good question. I think I'll reach out to cars. I'm going to be meeting up with cars in Los Angeles. First of all, we're meeting up with cars in New York City. We're doing the New York City meetup on October 16th through the 20th. October 16th through the 20th. And we have special events lined up for the 17th, 18th, and 19th. So if you're going to be in New York City, you will get information about that very, very soon. We'll be announcing events very soon. And Cars and Chrono will be there for that. And he's going to be attending some of our events. And he's also going to be attending some of our Los Angeles events. Obviously, he's not a native, but he currently resides in Los Angeles. And we're doing something very, very special with Cars. Cars has graciously invited us to a very, very cool event. So we will be doing that. Don't bother trying to get in. There will be tight security. So if you think you're just going to show up to Los Angeles, It's invite only, guys. Invite only. So, but if you want to, if anybody watching wants to be part of the Los Angeles meetup, reach out to me or probably me. Probably the best person. Reach out to me. I'll add you to the list. We have some dinners planned, special events, and a big invite only party. And if you're a member of the community, we'll get you added to the list. MD Chaz is in the chat. MD Chaz. OC, what is your most worn watch of 2024? Ooh, that's tough. That's tough because I have too many watches and I tend to rotate through them. I gotta tell you, when I'm in casual mode, I'm doing the Omega Seamaster on the rubber strap because like I'm splashing in the water and stuff. If I'm going to the city, sometimes it's the day-date, the platinum day-date. I rock that as a daily a lot of times. And then probably the Pepsi gets a lot of wrist time too because it's got the black and the blue and the red. And so if I'm wearing a blue shirt or blue jeans, it's one of the only watches that I have that has blue in it. I do have a Zenith Chronomaster that has a splash of blue on the subdials, but it's tough. I don't have one watch that gets worn more than any other. There's probably two or three that take the cake. But there are watches that don't get any wrist time: the King Midas, the Texan, the Oyster Quartz, couple of the others. The Daytona definitely gets wrist time. Daytona on Oyster Flex. I'm trying to get to a point where every watch I have gets significant wrist time. So I'll be consolidating even more. Great question though, guys. In the chat, type in your most worn watch of 2024 so far. It's a great question, MD Chaz. Guys, type in the watch that you have worn the most from your collection so far this year. I would like to understand that. The Mathis says, dear Artifact, grapefruit is my kryptonite. Can't even be around it. Yeah, that's because we have a super chat from Dear Artifact. A slice of toasted brown bread. Brown bread. I'm assuming that's like a rye or maybe a slice of wheat bread, scrambled eggs, and some grapefruit. How will we receive the news of the events around watch time, OC? You'll receive the news about events at watch time posted on my community tab on this YouTube channel and on my Instagram. And there will be other people that will be posting information too. JJ, who runs the Watch Hangout YouTube channel. You will see big news about the big Saturday dinner coming. And JJ is going to do that. JJ has run point on that dinner. I helped a little bit behind the scenes with something, but it's really JJ who really put in a lot of time and effort to coordinate that dinner. It's going to be on Saturday, October 19th, and it's going to be massive. And it is going to be, I'm not going to call it invite only. It's going to be, you do have to buy tickets in advance. And the tickets are designed to weed out not the riffraff, but to weed out the tire kickers. So you will have to RSVP in advance. You will have to make a deposit. And it's going to be a big deposit too, because we don't want people flaking. We only want serious people. So it's going to be over $100 guaranteed. Over $100 deposit if you want to be a part of it. And if you have a $100,000 watch collection, but you don't feel like you're in a position to make a $100 deposit to meet up with like 75 of the coolest people in the watch community, if you feel like that's too much of a burden for you, no problem. No offense. We will take no offense to that. Have a great time in New York by yourself. But listen, you got to pay to play. And it's not a lot of money. You're going to get a lot of cool stuff. The cool stuff is really going to be the great people who are going to be there. But yeah, there's going to be surprises as well. Surprise sponsors. Can't give it away. I can't give it away. But I would say 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. By the end of August, all the details will be revealed. I will share right now, but we are planning special event at Cellini Jewelers lunch. Special invite only lunch with the independent watchmakers, including the founder of Crayon, who will be there. If you're serious about getting a Crayon, reach out to me on Instagram or here in the chat. We're lining up time slots for appointments with the founder of Crayon if you want to learn more about the brand and if you're serious about getting an allocation. But there's going to be 4 or 5 of the big independent watchmakers there. I mean, the representatives of the big independent watch brands. And we're going to have food, and we're going to have mimosas and all kinds of stuff. That's going to be Thursday, October 17th at noon. Make a mental note, guys. Put it in your calendar. Noon on October 17th at Cellini Jewelers in New York. Don't just show up. There's going to be security there, heavy security, and you'll be required to RSVP in advance. Then after that, we're doing a meetup at Wempe. We'll have security there as well, guys. So don't just show up at Wempe. I mean, there's a chance that you could just walk in off the street at Wempe, but we're doing a special event 2:00. I think it's 2 to 3:30, something like that, on Thursday the 17th. And then after that, we're doing a private dinner. I'll be honest with you. We're doing a private dinner that night. That's not going to be a publicized dinner. And then after that, we're doing a private meetup, post-dinner meetup. That's invitation only. Then on Friday, we're doing some other stuff. Yes, it's hard, because there's going to be 50, 100 people there, and there's a lot of venues that can't accommodate that many people. So I can't just call up Richard Mille and say, "Hey, I'm bringing 100 people to Richard Mille. Have finger sandwiches and champagne." They're going to be like, "OC, like we're not entertaining 100 of your of your friends from the watch community." It's like pare it down, make it 10. So so we can't. So listen, you guys have to do your part as well, to organize your own micro events in New York. But we're trying to do our best to organize some meetups, so you'll get to meet a whole bunch of really cool people. So that's the best I can do. I can only do my best. I'm doing my best, and that's all I can do. Okay? Fair enough? But if they're New York natives, by the way, if they want to organize their own events, that you want to own your set up your own reservations for 10 people or 20 people or whatever, and set up your own do it. But listen, this is not my full-time job. I am not the full-time ambassador to the watch community. That job belongs to America 5726, who upvoted the live stream. Guys, let's get to 25 likes immediately. If you're watching the stream, 25 likes, do it now. Holy shit, there's 50 people watching this garbage? What happened? Holy shit. Why are there 50 people watching? There are 3 on Tinder, 4 on Grindr, and 9 on MySpace. Is MySpace even a thing? And 3 on X. Hello to Docs Report watching on X. Dropping the link to join the panel, by the way. Okay, I'm behind in the chat. Timepiece Bob is here. Timepiece Bob is wearing the root beer. The Rolex root beer. Pretty cool. America says, shout out for Curly's 1 hour and 30-minute introductions. Yeah. That was, I would say they're closer to 45 minutes, but it's all good. 25 minutes of introductory videos, which are good videos. And then 30 minutes running through and greeting people in the chat. And by the way, we're up to 24 minutes now. So I've been greeting people in the chat for 24 minutes. Let me see if I can break Curly's record of 45-minute introduction period. So guys, slowly introduce yourself in the chat. Let's see if we can do 45 minutes of random introductions. Hey, look at this. MD Chaz is wearing the Explorer 40. Look at this. Rolex dominating the chat. I'm wearing the Sea Dweller. Timepiece Bob wearing the Rolex root beer. MD Chaz wearing the Rolex Explorer. Steve H wearing the two-tone root beer, the Rolex. That's 4 people now, guys, wearing Rolex. Rolex is the king. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And that is a fact. CN says the most worn watch this year is my white dial Rolex Datejust 41. The Datejust 41 fluted on Jubilee. And does it have baton markers, or is that white Roman? CN, let me know in the chat. I think that is one of the best Datejusts you can get. I really, really love the Datejust 41 fluted Jubilee with the white dial. It could be either stick or Roman. Roman doesn't have loom. The regular baton sticks indices have loom, but I think that is a gorgeous, clean, classy, and versatile watch. $53 people watching on YouTube. That is incredible. Guys, become members today. If you don't have a star next to your name, become a member. Yeah, I'm going to badger you. We're trying to get to 150 members. We're currently at 121. Can you believe that? 121 members of the original OC channel. We didn't even have this channel 3 months ago. This channel didn't even exist. Thank you for making the original OC channel and the Watch Colony channel, by the way, the fastest growing channels on YouTube. That's right. I got a notification from YouTube the other day. I was talking with my YouTube account manager. She said, OC, your channel is the fastest growing channel in the history of YouTube. And by the way, you're quickly becoming, and it's true, the fastest growing monetized channel on YouTube. That's right. And it's my pleasure to welcome to the panel someone who needs no introduction, but I'll introduce him anyway. Someone who joined me in Geneva for Watches and Wonders. Got to hang out with him, and he was gracious enough to buy dinner. We had a team of people, a great posse, and just an overall cool guy. But before I introduce him, I want to say thank you to James Hess. He says my Starbucks was the most worn watch of 2024, but I also attempt to mix it up on the wrist as much as possible. Living, I think that means living at 2 places makes it easy because the collection is split. Yeah, it's spread out. Speaking of James Hess, here we go. James, welcome to the show. How are you, my friend? James,
hey,
can't
hear you anymore.
Delay.
1 second.
No problem. Check. 1 2 1 2.
Oh, I know what. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Hit that settings tab. Check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Collector Invest is in the chat. I wish I could go, but being a special needs adult, that's halfway in low class citizens.
If you can hear me, I'm sorry. We've got some technical difficulties.
Check. Can you hear
anyways.
me? Check.
Yeah, let me retry.
No problem. YouTube is hard, guys. YouTube is hard. Hey, look at this. Mookie's in the chat. What's up, Mookie? By the way, Mookie's channel is also one of the fastest growing YouTube channels. By the way, someone, hold on a second here. Administrative issue. Okay. Sorry about that. Whatever happened in the chat there. Mathis says, ramble on, OC. Ramble on. We got Web1 joining from Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. The EAU is in the chat. Shout out to everyone in the EAU. Dubai. Dear Artifact is wearing the Submariner, the Rolex Submariner. Is there anybody that's wearing a watch that's not a Rolex? Jeez, Rolex is the go-to Sunday watch. Hey, we got Alex in Los Angeles in the chat. He's wristwatchholic on Instagram. Check. 1 2 1 2.
Yep, got you, man. Loud and clear.
There we go.
Yeah.
Alex's most worn watch in 2024 is the Day Date, since I got rid of the root beer. What are you doing this Sunday afternoon, Europe time, James?
Well, I'm kind of hanging out. I had a kind of a pool disaster this morning. I had to fix a leaky hose at my pump, and what I thought was going to take about a half hour ended up taking quite some time. Then I got the pool up and running, the heater back on again, and and here's the weather I'm looking at right now. You probably can't see it too well.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
looks good.
It's pouring down rain. Just pouring.
You really
down
can't
rain.
tell. It just looks gray, but you can still see the blue of the pool.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's right within arm's reach, kind of. But it's pouring down rain. I might go in later, though. I'm hoping it'll stop. Besides that, yeah, sure. I go a lot in the evening. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yep, it's a huge clasp. Look at the size of that clasp. It takes up my entire wingspan.
Yeah, it's great though. It's a beautiful watch. Doesn't look too big on your wrist. Not at all.
Thank you for that. DC in Las Vegas is in the chat to break up the fan club. I'm going with the Omega 1861 movement Speedmaster. There you go. The first non-Rolex for Sunday.
That's what I'm wearing today too. This is my, you saw this at actually Geneva. This is my Tokyo edition.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. There we go. Well, it's upside down, but whatever.
Yeah. We can tell what it is. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice
two tone. So it's got is that rose gold or yellow gold?
It is a yellow gold.
Yellow gold bezel and a yellow gold pusher and crown. And then it's got yellow gold accents on the dial. Right.
And it's got the red accents. It's very similar to my White Speedy as far as the setup is concerned. But the indices here are not the black. The black ones that they have on the white one. But they're gold here. That's a great watch. I love it.
Love it.
Very proud of this thing. Yeah.
Got it.
I got that on today.
Very nice.
I wear it in the pool too. It's no big deal.
Keslowitz is in the chat. Keslowitz is in Los Angeles. By the way, I'm going to see Keslowitz not only at Watch Time New York, but Keslowitz is going to be at our special event. Special event on Saturday, October 26th in Beverly Hills. Shout out to Keslowitz. I'm wearing a watch. It's a small Swiss family-owned company you may or may not be familiar with. Small Swiss family company. Who could it be?
Small Swiss family company.
Let's see some guesses in the chat. Dear Artifact says my most worn watch this year is probably my Explorer 36. Oh, the lady size, the Rolex Explorer 36. However, recently I've been wearing the Omega Speedmaster 321 pretty much nonstop. Yeah, Dear Artifact, by the way, has a beautiful Instagram. Takes really nice pictures. Guys, check out Dear Artifact. Just go to Instagram, type in Dear Artifact. You'll find him. You'll find his avatar, his icon there. And follow Dear Artifact.
Drinking a Guinness right now.
Oh, rocking, a real Guinness, not a Rolex Guinness.
No, that's even a real Guinness glass.
Someone, by the way, who follows Dear Artifact on Instagram is Father Artifact. Happy Sunday, OC. What's up, Father Artifact? Proud owner. I'm not going to forget him. We know what he owns.
Yeah.
Amazing collection. Great guy. huge supporter of the watch community. By the way, if you have a star next to your name in the chat, you're a member. Go if you click on that link that's pinned at the top of the chat, you become a member of the original OC channel. We're in a vicious and passionate campaign for YouTube supremacy. You can join our campaign by becoming a member, and all the campaign dues, all the membership dues will go to support families with thanatophoric dysplasia. That's Diego M's particular cause. So all the memberships for the month of August will go to that. And by the way, we're on a quest to hit 150 memberships for the month of August. So please become a member today. That's my plug. So many cool people in the chat. I can't even keep up. We got D Wood rocking the Cartier Santos, steel, white dial, elegant. Someone was posting in the chat, Buckley, in one of our chats the other day. He said, I love this new yellow gold Santos with kind of a copperish brown dial. I'm like, no. You go Cartier Santos, you go white dial with black Romans. Okay? That's what I think. D Wood disagrees. He says, hot take, Roman numerals. Oh, okay, he agrees with me. Roman numerals only look good on the Cartier. I think Roman numerals look good on other watches too. But they look particularly good because they're part of the Cartier DNA on the Cartier.
Yeah. White Santos. Beautiful.
Farther Artifacts rocking the Rolex two-tone Datejust with the chocolate dial. Great Sunday watch. Very, very good Sunday watch. Most worn watch in 2024 is the Bluesy. I'm assuming that's is that a two-tone Bluesy? Father, let me know. A lot of great answers. By the way, what also, in addition to what you're wearing or what the most worn watch is of 2024, also type in what you had for Sunday breakfast or Sunday brunch. Make me hungry, guys. What did you have for? What did you eat so far today, James?
Not much. Yeah, my wife and child were here until about an hour ago. That they headed back to Switzerland. Son's got school tomorrow, so I'm here this week because I got some stuff to do around the Stuttgart area, not related to work since I'm retired now. But
congrats
yeah,
on that, by the way.
Oh man, it's wonderful. I'm really enjoying my life.
Retired, splitting your time between Stuttgart and Zurich, jet setting.
Yeah,
Very cool.
Life could be worse. That's for sure. I'm very thankful for all the blessings we have.
And
for sure.
My favorite DJ in Europe is René Delapan. Guess who's back? You need some controversy as it's empty without me. Hello, OC. Well, hello, Renee. I've seen you around typing some comments on other channels. That's cool. Thank you for being here. I love Renee. Renee has always been a huge supporter of mine, going all the way back way over 2 years. So I really, really appreciate that he's in the chat. What's up, Renee? And good to have you here. Let's see who. Is there anybody who I haven't talked about yet? Oh yeah, we got Tony. Tony's Lucky Bastard 911. Bing Bang, the Big Bang, the Hublot Big Bang Black Magic. That's a cool watch. Shout out to Tony in Philadelphia, rocking the Hublot. Nice choice. JT Harry, he's Victorinox, really? Come on, I don't believe you. Jump on the Strem, JT Harry. I'll drop the link. Hold on a second. Link for JT. Show us the Victorinox. Thank you, America, for dropping the link to Dear Artifact's Instagram. Really appreciate that. Yeah, follow Dear Artifact on IG. I'm going to remind people that let's try to keep the political commentary to a minimum, especially on Sunday where we're uniting as a community. So let's not get divided on Politics. Kestowitz, FY, the LA meetup and dinner is October. In October is week number 43. Since you don't know that anymore. Wait a minute. Kestowitz, you sold the 5212? Did you get rid of the 5212? That's the Patek Philippe annual calendar. Did you get rid of that? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed if true. Trinidad and Tobago is in the chat. Goldfinger 0808. Greeting everybody. Yes, the two-tone bluesy. Great watch. Great. I recently parted with mine. I had to part with a few pieces to make room for my very, very expensive recent acquisition. Good question here from Kino Pravda. Kino Pravda is a member of the original OC channel. He's got a star next to his name. He says, are there any Roman numeral watches without the watchmaker 4 and with the standard IV Roman 4? That's a good question. Guys, let me know in the chat. Do some research and let me know. I understand why they do the watchmakers 4. It's because the on the other side of the dial you have an 8, which is a VIII, which tends to be a pretty big thing, big index, and so they kind of try to balance it out a little bit by having something that's a little bit bigger. So they do the III to represent 4. So that's why they do it. Are there any watches that do the regular 4, the regular IV? Let me know in the chat. Intermittent fasting. That's what I'm doing. I only had a third of a blueberry bagel so far this morning, and it's past noon. It's already 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in world time. 1 o'clock world time, which equals 1 o'clock U.S. time, which is 1 o'clock Eastern time. D. Wood sharing his breakfast with us. A Greek yogurt with strawberries, blueberries, and almonds. I'd mention it was fat-free yogurt, but I'm afraid of Buckley. Yeah, Buckley would come at you hard. Buckley would come at you hard. By the way, I love Greek yogurt with fruit and almonds, but I have to have a little bit of honey with that too. So I'll take a honey and I'll put honey in the microwave for a little bit so it becomes very kind of liquidy and warm. And then I'll pour that over the nuts, fruit, and yogurt. Just honey by itself is just so thick. You just got to wait forever for it to, and it doesn't get spread around as much. So like to heat up that honey, get a little bit liquidy. So it's comes like a hot honey syrup over the Greek yogurt. Snookered in British Columbia says Tim Hortons breakfast sandwich. Very cool. 4CDs asks, where's Gorilla George these days? Never see him in the chat. Yeah, where's Gorilla George? Shout out to Gorilla George. I think maybe he's taking time away from the streams. Gorilla George, if you're in the chat, he's probably watching. Well, hope you're doing well. Hey, guys, if you've heard from Gorilla George, type a comment in the chat. He's lost. Let's put out an APB for Gorilla George. Hope he's doing well, but he's welcome. He's welcome in the chat anytime. He's not banned. Al is in the chat. Hey guys, here's to loving life. Living life on a Sunday, guys. Spending time with nature, with friends, with family, with your watch collection on Sunday. That's what it's all about. I'm doing it. I'm sharing my Sunday afternoon with you guys. Hey, we got the Real Nival in the chat. Real Nival is a member. Explore 2 Polar 42 millimeter. That's a great watch. Great watch for people who like that watch. It's a great white dial watch for sure. Great white dial Rolex. I don't have it, and I'll never own it because I'm not a big fan of the steel bezel. But I understand why people do like it. Hey, we got Dirk Diglock. Dirk Diglock's in the chat. I will be at the LA meetup. Awesome. Let us just reach out to me on IG, Dirk, and share with me I'll have you added to the invite list for that. But I need you for the invite only party on Sunday night. We need full name and email address. Those are the rules. Sorry. Identity verification is required for the Saturday dinner. The big Saturday event on the 26th in Beverly Hills. So that's cool. If you want to share your real identity, we will see you there. If you want to remain an anonymous troll in the chat, you will not be there. But consider yourself tentatively invited. And by the way, Dirk, I'm also going to be in Orange County on the 22nd and 23rd. So I'd love to, if you want to meet up, let's meet up at, let's go to Javier's in Newport Beach. Want to do Javier's in Costa Mesa on Tuesday night? Tuesday, I think it's like the 22nd. Maybe that's the 21st. Let me know.
I know that place.
Tuesday, 22nd? Yeah, Javier's.
I know. Yeah, it's great. Great.
Let me know.
Good
And
times.
Dewey's going to be there. And Dewey's in Los Angeles. He's going to be... and Dewey's going to be there. By the way, sorry, Dirk, but Christopher Negroni is in the chat. And Christopher Negroni is one of our premier moderators. And Negroni rules the chat with an iron fist. And so sometimes if you cross Negroni, you'll be timed out. Unfortunately, I have no control over Negroni, but I do have to have my moderators' backs. And I do support their decisions. So there you go. What do we think, is a question for you, James Hess. What do we think about the Sea Dweller 43 as an alternative to the Submariner, the Rolex Submariner 41.4 large-wristed gentleman? Haven't been wearing the Sub mostly because it's so common. Trying to decide if the SD43 would be better. What say you, James Hess?
I don't know. I'm a big Sub fan, and when I was in Italy last month, I had that thing on the entire time I was on my beach vacation because it's a perfect watch for something like that. You can wear a nice watch to the beach, to dinner, or whatever. And as I was standing, the buffet line, I was greeted by somebody with a wonderful Daytona, and he said, "Oh, can I see that?" And I just took it off, and he was just like, "Oh man, I really need to get one of these things." It's such a nice watch. It really is. It's a nice watch. So for me, it fits perfectly on the wrist. Of course, I like the 2 millimeters more with the 43 is exceptional. I have large wrists, so actually something like that would be fine on my wrist. But as it is, OC, it looks great on yours. It's a beautiful watch. What can you say about it?
Okay, let's do a poll. Should we do a poll, guys? Let's do a poll. Let's do it. Let me go into my dashboard here. Let's do a quick poll. Let's get some viewer engagement here. Quick poll. It's going to be simple. It's going to be: Is the SD43 too big for most people? And it's a yes or no. Boom. Let's get to 25 votes, and we will close it. Here's the only thing with the Sea Dweller. I'm gonna see this shot here. See how the case back kind of projects out, and then the edges of the case are kind of elevated off the wrist. You got to be okay with that because it's a thicker watch, but it's thicker not just in appearance, but it's also thicker in the sense that the way it kind of see if I can get that right. Kind of lays on the wrist there.
Yeah, you can see that it's bigger than
Yeah.
than a Sub, for example, but it's still, is it comfortable? That's
It's
what's
ver- it,
really
it
important.
is comfortable. It is comfortable to me. It still sits stationary, flat on the wrist. That case
Exactly.
back sits flat. And if you want to answer the question, is the Sea Dweller 43 too big for me? You could answer that. You could answer that yes or no too. Just however you want to interpret the poll. This was the first Rolex I was ever offered at retail. When I went for my first appointment at Rolex in New York City, and they showed me a bunch of watches. They showed me this, and I'm like, holy shit, this is really nice. Is this? I'm like, does this fit me? And of course they say, of course, it looks beautiful on you. I'm like, is this available? And they're like, yes. I'm like, sold. Cloud Ken is in the chat. What's up, Cloud Ken? Brody says, Kessler sold. Brody, why are you revealing confidential information? Kessler sold the Patek Philippe 5212 weekly calendar to get the 5396 to team with Tan, that's Tanzil, in an effort to destroy Higgy's Longa narrative. That's a lot of drama there in that comment. That's right. He has a 5396 cream dial. Is that true? I know he has the perpetual calendar. Does he also have a 5396? Let me know. I thought he had the perpetual calendar, which is the 5320. I'm surprised I even know Patek Philippe reference numbers, to be honest with you.
OC, I'm sorry. I got to drop, man. My brother's trying to contact me.
No problem. Thanks for
we're
jumping on,
dealing with the real estate problem in our place in Sanibel right now. Or not real estate, but maintenance problem with the air conditioning system. And I've been waiting to hear from him since Friday. Okay, great.
Have a good one.
I'll jump in later, maybe.
Yeah, if you can.
Talk to you.
If we're still
around. Yeah, okay. See you later, folks. Bye.
All right, see you. Cool. Yeah, America says real Nival SD43 is a really great watch. Yeah, it's pretty good. OC's favorite brand, Moser, uses the i4. There you go. Thank you, MD Chaz. I'm not sure if that's a ringing endorsement of Moser or not. The fact that they use the i4. I'm trying to get caught up on the chat. Hey, Double D. 2 bowls, not one. 2 bowls of oatmeal, dumped blueberries in there with a cut up banana, not a Bahama. he didn't cut up a Bahamian. And 2 spoons of almond butter. He's so fit, Double D. He's in such good shape, spiritually, mentally, physically, obviously. But the way he takes care of his body and he stays true to his regimen. 2 bowls of oatmeal, blueberries, a cut up Bahama, aka banana, and 2 spoons of almond butter. That sounds really, really delicious. Hey, we got Basil's Bezels in the chat. What's up, Basil's? Get OC to Orange County Choppers, Dirk. Maybe you can run a motorcycle. Are they still in business? Orange County Choppers, the guys that do the motorcycle customization. That'd be cool. I'd absolutely do that. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through the chat here. Just got to make sure everything is cool. By the way, Bezos is a member of the original OC channel. So thank you, Bezos, for becoming a membership. If you have a star next to your name, guys, you are a member. I'm not trying to shame you, but there's a link pinned at the top. It's actually not there right now because I'm running a poll. Let's see how the poll is doing, by the way. Got a lot of votes in the poll. So let's end it. Is the SD43 too big for most people? 74% say yes. And 25% say no. Is the SD43 too big for most people? 74% say yes. There's a link pinned at the top of the chat. That's the link to become a member. If you're not a member, please click on it and become a member, there's memberships available for as low as $4.99. And all of the membership dues go to support philanthropic causes. Everybody in the month of August goes to a special cause. I've already named it a gazillion times. Thanatophoric dysplasia. And we're trying to get to 150 memberships in the month of August. And you get a free member chat. You become a member, $4.99. You get a free, after 30 days, you get a free super chat. Negroni strikes again. Yeah, sorry, Dirk. Negroni strikes again. Look at this. We have conflicting opinions. Russell says the Sea Dweller 40, retyped, as the Sea Dweller 4000 is the ultimate. Russell has an amazing collection. He should know it. If he says 4000 is the ultimate, then that carries a lot of weight. TM, it's just a large watch. Hey, TM, what's up? I don't know who you are. Please tell me where you're from and reveal something about you or your collection. Did I hear Buckboy and team say that dress watches are coming back? Yeah, maybe they are, or maybe they're just coming back within our circle. But I definitely plunked down some serious cashola for a very, very fancy dress watch. So I think that's my one and done dress watch. We've got Diego M in the chat. He's wearing the Broken Arrow. Is that an Omega? Omega Broken Arrow? Brody says, OC, you're correct. Perpetual cream dial. That's right. See, I even know Patek Philippe references now, guys. Even though I've been in the hobby for 7 months, even I know reference numbers and people's collections. It's pretty darn good, huh? Got a pretty good noggin in there. We got Muhammad Ali in the chat. Moser sucks. Yeah, Moser does suck. Yeah, it does. I'm not the only person who feels that way. Muhammad Ali coming to my defense. Moser sucks, guys. Let me know if you agree with Muhammad. Hey, Alejandro. Alejandro Gillick is in the chat. Ayo. Upvoted for Curlock. That's right. You're rocking with the second half of Curlock right here on the original OC channel. Enjoying the Watch Talk. Hello to the chat. Guys, say hello to Alejandro. Alejandro, become a member. Become a member today. You don't want to be left out, do you? Click on the link at the top of the chat. Become a member. Come on, Alejandro. For Curlock. Do it for Curlock. What you need to do is go to Arch Motorcycles. Is that in Los Angeles? When I'm in LA, I should go there. That is the MB&F of motorcycles. And frankly, I would give a left nut. I'm just going to choose one. You don't want to give the right one. Give a left nut for one. Arch Motorcycles. Where are they? Where are they based? Are they an American brand? Are they in the UK? What kind of motorcycle company is that? I don't know. I don't know motorcycles. Dirk, by the way, if you're still in the chat, let's go to LA Customs or whatever that place is called. That motorcycle place. Let's do it right after watch time. I'm flying to Orange County. I'm going to be in Laguna Beach. I'm going to be maybe hit Disneyland. I'm going to hit South Coast Plaza. I'm going to hit Newport Coast. I'm going to hit what's the other one? I'm going to hit Fashion Island. I'm going to hit Fashion Island. Do Javier's. Guys, if you're going to be in LA, let me know. I'm going to be in LA all week long. Matter of fact, I leave immediately after watch time. So I leave like I'm at watch time New York, and I leave. I don't even have time to pack. I leave like that night. What's up, Mathis?
How are you? I'm great.
Oh, it's not Mathis.
No, it's Mathas.
It's Math Ass.
Mathas. Who's Mathis? I've never heard of him.
I don't know. Math asks, do you want to explain to
65 viewers?
Yeah, 65 people. We actually hit, unbelievably, we hit a peak viewing of 79 people.
I don't
You know, there were 79 people watching a few minutes ago.
79 bots, maybe.
I think that's a record.
That's pretty good. Do I want to explain what?
Explain the avatar. Explain the avatar.
Okay, so there's this jabroni. He's not real; it's a myth. But there was a jabroni.
Hold on, let me just boost your audio for a second here. Let's boost you by 65%. All right, now talk.
Is this any better?
Yeah.
Okay. There used to be this jabroni named Mathis that he wears anywhere from like a 42 to a 46 width pants, 28 long.
Mm-hmm.
He used to make fun of us for wearing Lululemons. And some great man. Oh, I'm cleaning my windows, by the way, so sorry about the sound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure the audience really, really loves to hear that.
Somebody bought him a pair of Lulus, and his ass looked so amazing, he couldn't help but show it to the stream. He then became known as Math Ass. Maybe I should jump off. This is loud.
What are you doing? Cleaning the blinds?
No, our patio, like the windows on our patio, we have a lot of plants on the patio, and so when it rains, all the dirt, all the organics kind of splash onto the windows. So after like a year, just builds this nice film of dirt and green algae, it looks like. So, just cleaning that. How's the audio? Sounds pretty good.
No, it sounds like you have a whole bunch of you're pinning aluminum siding to a house or something. I'm not sure.
Maybe I'll jump off.
Stay on. So stay on. I gotta type in a poll question.
Okay.
For someone in the chat. Say
it wouldn't be, I think that's my signature move. I jump on the panel and I have the worst audio, background noise.
It's just that you're multitasking, and 90% of the audio is you doing stuff. So mute when you're not talking. How about that? And if that's too cumbersome, then
I'll mute.
D Wood says, "Oh, by the way, Mohammed says Moser. I said Moser sucks." Okay, we heard you the first time. I may have an SD 4K for sale. Diego may have an SD 4K for sale. He recently mentioned downside. Will you be? Is that something you would consider?
Yeah, if anybody, so this morning, long story short, I was getting ready to go have brunch. First watch I put on was the Sea Dweller, right? And I was like, nah. And I put on the Coke, and I was like, nah. And I put on the Explorer 2, and I went, nah. And I put on the Explorer 1, and I went, nah. And I put on the Daytona, and I was like, yeah, all right, it's good. So, if any of those interest you, I'll probably sell them at a fair, reasonable price. I think I've figured out what I like.
Fair market price from Diego. If anybody wants a Rolex Sea Dweller 4000,
unpolished. All these pieces are
unpolished, and in beautiful condition.
Yep. I'm gonna mute myself.
I agree, D Wood. I agree. What can you do, man? What can you do?
I'm gonna jump off. I'll jump back on when I'm done with the scrubbing. How's that?
All right, that's fine.
All right.
Cool. Negroni is only timing people out because he's upset that we're not doing more shoe and suit talk. Yeah, shoe, suit, and tattoo talk is those are all Negroni's areas of expertise. Alejandro says Keanu Reeves company, that motorcycle company. Cool. We got Kyle D in the chat. Yo, Kyle D's a member. Thank you for being a member. Alejandro Gillick. Look, guy, there's a new question. There's a new poll question right now, and I'd like to get to at least 30 votes. I want to know what you guys think of this. Brody asked this question: who represents the value of Curlock? You get Curlock, one half. Curlock is Curly and OC. Who represents the value? Who brings the value in Curlock, guys? Let's get to 30 votes. And after 30 votes, we will call it. The results are binding, by the way. The results are binding. The poll's a loaded question. If there was not one, there wouldn't be the other. Wait a minute. There could definitely be a Curly without me, and there could definitely be a me without Curly. They're equal when not at war. Okay, let's see if I can understand this. They're equal when not at war, a benefit to all. Plus Mookie is the matrix that allows it to work. Okay, there's a lot of nuance there. Okay, matrix, yeah. Mookie, yeah, is a platform that definitely enables Curlock to get out there. Mookie's amazing behind the scenes. We're equal when not at war. Yeah, we're not. Curly and I are not at war. We're definitely medium effort friends. There, I said it. We're not low effort friends. We're medium effort. We're low to medium effort friends. And I like Curly. I've always thought Curly was intelligent. I've always said that. Even when Curly was going at me, and listen, no one went at me as hard as Curly did. So you got to respect your adversary. It was a dirty political campaign, guys. Remember? But you got to respect your adversary. And listen, nobody came at me harder than Curly. And I always, even though he did, I always said that I thought he was clever, he was intelligent, he had a quick wit, and always appreciated that for the most part, he shot above the belt. So that's why I don't mind. Not only do I don't mind, but I think Curly and I make a good team. And I think it's also great that some people are very annoyed by it. And so I think it makes me laugh. It makes me chuckle. I have to admit, when other people don't like Curlock because they're really obsessed. They really do. They watch it. They're entertained by it. They enjoy it. But it also frustrates them to no end. And hey, I can't tell you that I don't enjoy that. Let's see what else is going on here. Loose Toothock is here. One World Curlock. Curlock is all caps, by the way, just like Timok. Got Timok and you got Curlock. It's all uppercase. It's just better branding. Yeah, it just looks unbalanced that way. So Curlock is all caps, by the way. Guys, we need 7 more votes in the poll. Who represents the value of Curlock? Now, listen, I know you guys are biased. You're on the original OC channel, so you guys are, if you're watching this, you're probably a little bit biased. Probably support me a little bit. I get that. But let's see if we can get to 30 votes in the poll. Brody says every time Diego puts a watch on, he asks his wife if it makes his wrist look fat. Okay. Hey, look at this. We got Thomas Burnett. 10-pound super chat. Wow, that's really, really generous. Thomas is also a member of the original OC channel. Proud member of our political campaign for YouTube domination. OC What is the point of becoming a member if Christopher Negroni, the tool, is going to time you out? Dirk Diglock is a member, and Negroni did that to him to feed his insecurities. Ooh. Thomas coming to Dirk Diggler's defense. Dirk, it was a short timeout, very, very short timeout. So I get your point. It's a fair point. And Thomas, you did gift a lot of memberships here. So guys, for the remainder of the show, I mean, listen, Thomas has a fair point. If he's going to spend his hard-earned money gifting memberships and Dirk gets a membership, to time him out when he has a membership is kind of unfair. It's slightly unfair. So yeah, I hear you. So Dirk does have a membership. So let's take that into account. Only very, very short timeouts, Negroni. Negroni says, fine, I won't time out your boyfriend. I won't time out your boyfriend anymore. Fucking crybaby. Oh, come on. Negroni. Listen, Negroni, what do you have for breakfast? Did you have coffee yet? You're very irritable. But I gotta stand with my moderators. We have the best moderator team on YouTube here. I was told that by my YouTube account manager. We were going over some statistics, and she said, your moderators are the best moderators of any YouTube channel. And I said, yeah, they are. So, Loose Tooth, become a member. Curls did get annoyed by me the other day and threatened to boot me on his channel and Archie's. I think the lemon kush was hitting hard. Loose Tooth. Just be cool, man. Be cool, man. Loose Tooth, just be cool, man. It's great to see people changing their usernames to add the awk at the end. Loose Tooth awk. That signifies that they're on board with the golden path of peace and love. Thank you very much. And the next step is joining our political campaign to become the #1 channel on YouTube. You do that by becoming a member. We got 30 votes. Let's do it. We're going to close the poll. And the results are as follows. Who represents the value of Curlock? 63% say Awk and 36% say Curl. There you go. 2/3 of the people say that OC brings the value in Curlock. Well, the 2/3 say OC, 1/3 say Curl. Thank you for those results. Guys, take a screenshot of this in the chat immediately. I'll do it myself. I've got to take a screenshot. Boom. Save. That's right. The voice and the opinion of the chat has spoken. Okay, so the poll's over. If you guys have a poll question, let me know in the chat. If you have a poll question, super chat it. Super chat your poll question. Nothing is free. By the way, be sure to hit the like button next to Thomas Burnett's super chat. And also we had a super chat earlier from Dear Artifact. Please go back, scroll back up and like that super chat as well. And you can also reply to the super chats. That's a cool feature available on mobile devices. But Thomas, you're just going back to Thomas's comment. Really, really appreciate the $10 super chat. That is very kind of you. Your boyfriend or your best friend, however you want to interpret that, will not be timed out. Mookie says that Fat Windbag Ben is the best moderator. You know, for a time, he was really, really good moderator. Very neutral and even-tempered, yes. Yeah. Who can disagree with that? Fat Windbag Ben is one of my biggest supporters. He's always supported me. Spent 2 years behind the scenes, saying amazing things about me, and I really appreciate it. And then on the streams, he always had my back, Fat Windbag Ben. So, listen, is he controversial in the chat? Sure. He's got to know when to cool it. But all good. Hey, upvote number 45. That's pretty phenomenal. There's 73 people watching this channel right now. Let's drop the link. Drop the link to expand the panel. Hop on the stream. Boom. Guys, we've been going for an hour and 15 minutes. We're going to go for another 45 minutes. 45 minutes, and then we'll, unless people jump on and take over the show. But seriously, guys, we need more memberships. We want every single person watching to become a member. So click on the link at the top of the chat and become a member today. Membership's available for as low as $499 a month. Hey, we got Chunkster in the chat. What's up, Chunkster? Good afternoon, Mr. OC. Good to see you, Chunkster. Chunkster used to be, did you used to be known as Midtown Chuckster, and now you're Chunkster? I don't know. I'm just assuming that. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I used to see you a lot in the Docs Report chat, and then for some reason he just like started banning people. I can't even remember why, but Chunkster, welcome to the Original OC channel, the fastest growing, according to YouTube. I didn't make it up. According to YouTube, the fastest growing monetized channel in the United States. You're Uptown Chuckster. I'm all caught up on the chat. If I haven't said hi to you in the chat, if you're in the chat right now, if you're listening to the show and I haven't greeted you, please type in a comment right now and I'll be sure to say hi. That's my goal. Say hi to every single person. We've had now the longest introduction in the history of YouTube live streams, 1 hour and 17 minutes. So I beat Curly's record of 45 minutes. We're now at 117 minutes introductions. Nice. We might do a whole show of introductions before we actually get to a topic. You never know. This might be just an intro stream. But guys, jump on the panel. I'm going to go for another... when am I going to go? Oh, shit, my battery's dying. Tell you what, here's what I got to do. Laptop battery's dying. I gotta bounce out for 2 minutes. Enjoy this clip. I did it. I did it. In what, a minute and 42 seconds, I got my charger. I had to go down to OC Studios, get my charger, run back up, plug it in to my outside outlet. Woo! And I'm telling you, it's getting hot here. And it's sunny. I might have to put on the bathing suit. The pool is calling me, guys. Check it out. Let's see what we got here. The pool is calling to me. So, but let's keep going. Let's keep going as long as possible. Hey, look at this. Chunkster. Thank you, man. Holy shit, Chunkster became a campaign senior consultant. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, man. Very much appreciated. Guys, we're trying to get to 150 memberships. I want every single person who's typing in the chat to have a star next to their name. So please help me. Your membership dues go to a good cause. They go to philanthropic causes. Thank you, Chunkster. Who else do we got in the chat while I was away for a minute and 42 here? We've got Tap. The Awesome Prawn. Awesome Prawn. Justice for Tap. Thank you. We got Otto in the chat. What's up, Otto? We got MJ. MJ says, happy Sunday, OC, and everyone in the chat. What's up, MJ? Yeah, if anybody wants to jump on, there's a link somewhere here. But thank you, Chunkster. Really appreciate it. Chunkster became a member at the senior consultant level. Guys, if you don't have a star next to your name, come on. If Chunkster can become a member at the senior consultant level, then the least you can do, and I mean the least you can do, is become a member at the volunteer level. All right, so what's going on? What's going on, guys? For those of you just joining the stream, please share with us, number one, what you had for Sunday breakfast or Sunday brunch. What are you eating today? And number two, what's your most worn watch of 2024? Your most worn watch of 2024. Type it in the chat. Guys, we got 63 people watching, 3 on Tinder, 2 on Grindr, 1 on MySpace, and 4 on Twitter X.
All right, I'm done scrubbing.
All right.
I mean, that was a sacrifice because there's nothing like doing manual labor and not being able to be on stream. So I did it for the viewers.
Yeah. You have like Kermit the Frog voice? So do me a favor, just bounce out and jump back in. Yeah, we got Tap in the chat. The Awesome Prawn 1999. Yeah, he burped and then he was like high pitched, something with the audio processing there. So we'll fix it. Don't tell him about Chipmunk voice. No, let him fix it. Let him fix it. If he jumps on again with Chipmunk voice, we won't tell him. Thank you, Chunkster.
Is that any better?
Yep.
Jeez.
Check.
Yeah, I gotta switch to my AirPod.
Yep.
All right, now I'm on AirPods. Whatever.
Lunch is on the way, says MJ. A vegan wrap. Delicious. That sounds scrumptious.
Amazing.
Sounds so good. Oh my god. Oh man, vegan wrap. Oh my god, that's gonna be lettuce and
Lettuce wrapped in lettuce.
Yeah, a lettuce wrap with lettuce inside, and there's going to be lettuce and
Side salad.
add a little bit of shredded lettuce to that.
Sounds
good. A little bit of kale, some kale,
sounds
a little bit of
amazing.
arugula. Add some arugula. Yeah, just for and for texture. Yeah, some arugula. You got add some kale. Mix some spring greens. Maybe a little bit of iceberg. Some
Ooh.
romaine.
What's your
and then you got yourself a
salad
killer
of choice?
Yeah.
What's your salad of choice, OC?
My salad of choice is not Caesar salad.
Boring.
I actually prefer salad with cabbage, carrots. I like shredded lettuce, tomato, and I like good old fashioned American dressings. I like either Thousand Island or honey mustard. Thousand Island or honey mustard is my dressings. So
Interesting.
I like crouton. I like throw a couple of croutons in there, maybe a little bit of cheddar cheese.
Yeah. I'm a wedge salad kind of guy. However, blue cheese dressing I despise. So I usually substitute for Caesar dressing.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. That's my favorite. I don't mind a good Caesar. But yeah. What's
Caesar
the topic
is
for
delicious.
today?
The topics we have: number one, what did you eat so far today? And number two, what's the most worn watch of 2024? And we're covering those topics as people filter in. We're talking about it. MJ says his most worn watch of 2024 is the Audemars Piguet Code 1159 chronograph, and he has a beautiful example that's steel and black ceramic with a beige black dial. It's a relatively new model. Came out in 2023, I believe.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yep, he has that one. It's really, really nice. Hey, Daniel Katz. Look at this. Daniel Katz says kale is good. Thank you for the super chat, Daniel.
Wow.
Hope Daniel's doing well. Hop on the stream, Daniel. Tell what we'll do. We'll drop a link. Guys, I'm dropping the link for Daniel. This is a special link, special private link for Katz only. This will only work for Daniel Katz. I've set the parameters for this link to own. So don't click on it if you're not Daniel Katz.
It's like a special link where literally he clicks it and it just says join in like big green letters. That's all he has to do. Easy setup.
Easy setup. Easy peasy.
Nice.
Actually, it's malware. it's like don't. Whenever I say there's a special link for just one person only, don't click on it. Like
nobody click on it. Don't even.
It's disguised as a StreamYard link or like a membership join link, but actually it's like you're fooped.
That'd be hilarious.
All right, let's do this.
Who's on?
Daniel Katz, what's up?
Hey,
what happened to your hand? What happened to your hand?
I think it has something to do with giving the finger, and then look what happened to it. I don't know how. Just happened.
Oh man, I'm gonna boost your audio so we can hear every single friggin' word you say.
Okay.
I don't want to miss it.
I don't have my AirPods.
Oh, that's okay. We can still hear. We can. Your audio is perfect. It's 5 times better than Diego's.
Okay,
Yeah.
so carrying luggage up and down the trains, from the train to the platform and back on again in Rome or somewhere else when I was in Italy. I think I tore
injured your tendon.
Yeah. So I didn't give anyone the finger. That's not what happened. It's just the way I did this myself, by the way.
Hold on a second. Just, if you could just turn your hand around like this again, and just keep center it in the frame, guys.
Right.
Screen capture this.
Is he giving you the finger?
Yes, pull it back a little bit. There you go. There you go, guys. Screen capture this shot. This is Daniel Katz giving Original OC and all of his viewers the finger.
Yeah.
Wow, that's messed up.
That's Daniel, come on, man.
Yeah.
Wow,
Actually,
man.
that's gonna be the avatar for 7 new troll accounts
Oh
by
my
3 p.m.
goodness.
Eastern.
Oh no. Oh no. Anyways, hi Diego.
Hey,
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just I had a big breakfast also, but
Yeah, what'd you have?
not well, I had the beans, the poached eggs, beans. I was out somewhere. I can make this stuff myself, but it's hard to make it with this. The usual thing: toast, poached eggs, beans, but not on the toast like the other guy suggested. And it still tasted good.
Mhm.
Avocado, a little bit of everything. I don't order pancakes anymore because I can only eat one of the like one layer. I got to take the rest of it home. It's just too much.
Yeah. Now, listen, I know you're from Canada, so you're not unbiased, but I
Yeah,
think Diego and I are big proponents of and big supporters of Aunt Jemima, the Aunt Jemima brand of syrup. Now we know it's not maple syrup,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I would argue that for us Americans, Aunt Jemima is better than actual Canadian or actual 100% maple syrup. How do you stand on this issue? This is a very controversial issue, so think carefully before answering because this will be
I'm
clipped by the hate streams.
uh, well, I'm basing my decision out of pure, not pure syrup, but pure
hate.
ignorance. No, just ignorance, ignorance, and a touch of arrogance. I mean, I had tasted Aunt Jemima
Before you answer, keep in
before.
mind that you may offend Aunt Jemima and all of her supporters. So just
Yeah,
think carefully.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it carefully,
Mhm.
and I say that Aunt Jemima syrup can stay in its lane. I'll keep my interest in Canadian syrup in my lane.
Ooh, that's messed up.
You know what? And they call me an empty soup politician. I, that was the most diplomatic answer I've heard, but it makes sense. You're supporting your Canadian brethren and supporting
Yeah,
your
yeah.
maple trees.
My maple trees, and then hopefully the maple trees still stay alive. Yeah,
That
yeah.
How
seems
long
very
how long were you how
nationalist.
long were you in
That's
Italy?
Too long. No, I was for almost a month because I'm not a 9 to 5. I was almost a month because there was two events. One was to show up for Pity Uomo, if I'm pronouncing that right, dressing up for peacocking
Hmm.
season, and then yoga camp at the end. It's the type of yoga that even you and Diego can handle. It was,
I'm extremely inflexible. I mean,
uh, uh,
me too.
yeah.
I can't put up with much.
Yeah, well, no, it's not about doing pretzels, Diego. It's not that type of yoga. The one that was teaching was a pretzel type of person, and she used to be a figure skater. But it's about working on the fascia. And I'm just getting a little serious here. Movement, moving your body so you can stay young, OC, and finding where your limits of a particular where the hips are going, and don't go beyond that.
right.
That kind of thing. Yeah, it was good stuff. Good stuff, and the swimming pool was amazing over there. So.
In
Nice.
at your you were staying in a hotel or was it Airbnb? I can't
No,
remember.
no, it's like the bed, the bedding and the rooms were Airbnb B material. Let's put it that way. Lower
Hmm.
middle stream, but it worked. And they had a good space. It was a former, I think, oil farm or something many centuries ago. And the woman who inherited the place turned it into sort of like Airbnb place or a place where people could sub rent into a yoga camp, which is what my person did in Toronto. So yeah, it's for arrangements of certain events, and the swimming pool was really good. And yeah, I kind of liked it.
I want to
Oil
say
farm as
just a
in
quick.
olive oil?
I think it used to in that area. They put in Cilantro. They produced wine. The different farms produced historically wine and olives.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
Real quick, I want to thank Chunkster for the $5 super chat. Legit source for a used real Rolex. We will cover that question a little bit, but since we have Daniel on, let's continue talking to Daniel. But we'll circle back around to this question. Thank you very much,
I won't be on
Chunkster.
too long, but yeah.
Why do you fear repercussions if
He's
you're
not
if you're on
awake
for
No,
yet.
too long?
He's not awake
I want to
yet.
get no, I want to get outside. I want to get outside.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I
I'm
don't
good
I
for a
don't
while.
blame you. Yeah,
You're
it's what is
outside.
it?
Oh, so you're outside, aren't you?
I am. Check it out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice,
I'm
nice.
outside too, Daniel.
Oh well, Diego, nice to know. Nice to know. But you're not going to get bombarded with rain. We're about to get clobbered over here, the whole Niagara Peninsula and then Lake Ontario, including me. So I'm trying to get into the sun a little bit more before I get squashed by the hail.
Well,
That's
Yeah,
scary, being squashed by hail, isn't it? Wouldn't you guys be
yeah.
scared of
That would
being?
have to be a really really big piece of hail, Daniel.
You know,
But
like
how?
when back in the day when people were stoned, were punished and were stoned to death. That's what the hail's like over here.
Tell me. Let me ask you this question, and I'm going to put you on the spot. You
Yeah.
are probably the most important panelist right now on one of the big YouTube live streams that's on every day at 5 o'clock. Who would you say is the second most important member of the panel on that show? Like who do you vibe with the best? Who, like, when this person comes on, you go, wow, I really like this person. We're really firing on all cylinders here.
Oh man, I don't want to judge like
Yeah, you
that.
just have to pick one. That's the good part of the
Well,
question.
so we're excluding Tim because he's the host, right? You're
Yeah,
excluding Tim for that.
exclude him.
Nothing
Yeah, he's
against
there.
Tim. Nothing
Nothing against
against.
him.
No, no. I like all the characters. Ray Ray's got his own
Ray. Okay,
spice.
so Ray is your number one. Let's stop with
No,
that
no.
outro.
Let me just put it
Nope,
into a
No,
group.
that's it. Ray. Ray is your favorite panelist, the most important panelist on the Tim Wright Show. Daniel
That's not fair.
vibes with Ray the best, and Ray should be on every day, is what you're saying.
I really like Ray. But
Clip it, Mookie.
let's put it this way: it's by a nose. All three of them, like Sean, Ray, and there's someone I'm missing there, but
Not important.
yeah, there's someone out there. Yeah. There's someone out there. Okay, the person X, Sean, Ray, and person X, and Tim is excluded because he's the host. Okay.
Very good analysis, Daniel. Very good analysis, guys. If you disagree with Daniel in any way, let us know your thoughts in the chat. I think he's spot on. Diego, what do you think?
I think the correct answer should have been. Fuck, I don't know, man. I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
I've been guilty.
I think the best
of this.
panelist is Tea and Tickers.
How are you doing?
Doing really good.
I
It's been a while since Daniel. You've seen Tea and Tickers on a stream. Like, do you watch Tea and Tickers show on Tuesdays at 4 o'clock American time?
No. Have we been on together before, Tea and Tickers? I don't know if we ever been actually on together. Have we?
We've been together, not on this stream. I think we've been together on other streams.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
How
are your dogs, by the way?
Hang on 2 seconds. Let me just kill this sound a minute.
Fix the sound. By the way, we have Doc's report in the chat. Work it. Doc's report. It's been a while since we've seen Doc's in the chat.
I'm not actually on this Tuesday. I'm not actually on this Tuesday. Brian might be doing the show, but I've got a mate coming over from I haven't seen for a year, so he's coming over for a few days. So I won't be streaming on Tuesday. But I did announce it last week, but we could be getting there. Brian could be doing it.
I hear your little guys are barking along there. Or...
Yeah, that was Reggie. That was Reggie barking at Summit.
Okay,
Reggie.
He's not barking at me though, is he?
No, we can't see him. Glad to say, because he's trauma-free at the moment because he can't see the screen.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to traumatize a little guy, do I?
Yeah.
T, where do you stand on this syrup issue? Maple syrup or synthetic artificial Aunt Jemima syrup for your pancakes? This is a very important question.
Do you know what? Whenever I've been to America, I've never been asked the question of. I've ordered maple syrup, that's all, but I don't know what they serve in the Overland Cafe on Overland Avenue in Los Angeles. That's where I probably last had a breakfast of some sort when I was in the States. And I always had pancakes and maple syrup, but I've no idea what it was. It was maple syrup on my pancakes.
Well, Tea and Tickers, let me ask you this.
Tickers is fine. Tickers is fine.
Tickers. Okay, thanks. Tickers.
That's fine.
My question is this. and maybe it's only me and my temperamental stomach. When it comes to pancakes at a restaurant,
Yeah.
I don't go beyond a layer and a half. I just can't handle it. It's too much. I might as well share it. Do you finish the whole thing? Can you?
Oh, I mean, I can't remember. I've been for a few years, and
Okay.
I can't remember how many gave me. I can't remember how many they gave me, but I guess I polished the lot off. I didn't fuck about.
Oh,
I don't leave
okay.
anything. I don't leave. I finished my plate off. Put it that way, because I love American breakfast.
Okay. All right.
I love American breakfast, grits and all that lot. And
Yeah.
oh Jesus, man, I love
Yeah,
American breakfast.
yeah.
I do. I love American breakfast. So I didn't piss about. I just finished whatever there was gave me. I finished it off.
Yeah. When I was in Italy, the breakfast was, guys, like
Tell us.
por favor. Was it vorrei cornetto con latte? Gracias. Would I like a croissant? No, I'd like to have a croissant with a coffee. That's
If we
it.
didn't have you were deprived of your daily dose of tiramisu for breakfast.
Oh God, there was tiramisu. No, it wasn't for
You-
breakfast. There was tiramisu everywhere. There was
Really?
tiramisu pudding. There was tiramisu cake. I think there was even a fountain somewhere made out of tiramisu.
Did you jump into it?
What do you think? Of course I did.
But I have to ask you: Did Diego leave? Because I came on.
No. Why would you assume that, Tickers?
Because at the time when I came on, I had YouTube in the background. I didn't manage to close YouTube quickly, so it was doubling up. So it was hard to see what he said, but I'm sure I heard Diego mutter about something about.
Okay, since you jumped on the panel, we've increased viewers by 31. Okay,
Really?
That's how
I'm sure
influential.
I heard
Yeah,
Diego
you are.
mutter something along the lines of he was going because I jumped on.
Why?
No. He was distracted. Tickers. I think he was distracted because he didn't answer. He got distracted and he apologized because he
got distracted by something.
over a silly question about me. Whatever.
Hold on, I get it.
Oh,
I just
the
got a
anchor guys.
text message from Diego. Hold on.
Okay, all right. It's all good. Whatever it is, not because of you.
Okay,
Ticker.
that's fine.
Hey, hold on a second. This is from Diego. Hey, OC. No offense, but I refuse to be on the same panel with T and Tickers anymore. His lack of strong support for Aunt Jemima brand syrup is an affront to Aunt Jemima and all of her fans. Please convey to him that I will be boycotting the Teen Tickers channel every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern until he repents. Okay.
Right, and that and not knowing about high-end horology just absolutely seals it, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Shout out to Rufus in the chat. I see Apes. What's up, Apes? I see Chili Badger in the chat. What's up, Chili Badger? I see Captain.
Yep,
What's up, Captain? Good to see you
Captain.
here.
Big hello, Captain. Okay.
I see Bobby Boldy's in the chat. Bobby Boldy and Little Dave. Little Dave is in the chat. A lot of people filing in. See, I think Daniel and Tickers, you bring in the ratings.
Well,
bringing in the ratings.
Yeah, one of us does. Yeah.
Which one? Which one are you saying?
Don't you put me in a spot.
I don't know. You just whatever.
Are you saying Daniel doesn't bring in ratings?
Did I say that? Did I say? Did I say that?
You said one of us does.
Well, one of us does. Well, I'm just saying you don't. So there you go. It's a 50%, 50-50, isn't it? Right. So Ape says, "Tickers, any more free watches? No more free watches. Apes. No more free watches. I think I had a good fill of free watches, didn't I? I mean, I had an Aquaterra, I had a Ocean, Breitling Ocean, Super Ocean 44. I had a Planet Ocean 45 mil. I had a Zin U1, all for free. So I think I did not bad at all, did I?
No.
There you go. Guys, super chat your questions for Daniel Katz and T and Tickers now, or if you're a member, you can ask a question of either Daniel or Tickers.
You guys know that I got a new cheap watch that I really love. A new cheap watch.
Is it the Habring? The Habring?
No, it hasn't come. It's cheaper than that. The Habring has not arrived yet.
Okay, so the Habring is on order. Oh, let's take a look here.
Let's see, how am I going to do this? There.
Oh, this is the Citizen Datejust President.
Yep. Yep.
Oyster Perpetual Datejust President. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
In teal blue.
Tiffany, teal blue, whatever you want to call it.
Well,
don't call it Tiffany blue. You'll get the show
Oh.
closed down.
I just got a notification. We just been
Okay.
demonetized. Thank
Oh.
you, Daniel. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Your stream has been suspended for promoting counterfeit goods. Thank you.
Oh, no.
There you go. Boom. There you go. That good yes.
Damn it.
Yeah. What you were wearing anyhow? What's
No, show it again. Show it again. It's beautiful.
No. You know what you're wearing. Okay. Yeah, you might as well. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
It's an Oyster Perpetual mixed with a Datejust, mixed with a President
PRX.
bracelet. Yep. PRX.
Yeah, and it's got a Miyota, but the Miyota looks strong. It looks like it may be cheap to put together, but their Miyota is looking strong back there. So yeah.
Thanks, youngster. You rock. OC, what you wearing?
Rocking the Rolex Sea Dweller 43. Let me swap this here.
I'm rocking the SMP 300.
Omega
circa
SMP 300.
SMP 300 circa 2006.
What do you make of the new America's Cup edition that they just introduced?
It's all right. I'm not into those editions all that. I mean, I like the Daniel Craig one, the new one, the black one, which is supposed to be based on, but that one of all that shit lying on. Now, what's interesting, ID Guy did a very good article on it and said that he can look at pictures and said by the width of the bracelet and things like that, he can say that it's going to be 39, 40 mil. And everyone's getting super excited, but I have had it from good authority that it is still 42 mil, the new one that Daniel Craig had. It isn't 40 mil, it is 42 mil.
Wait a minute. Here's the question that Daniel Craig had. Mean for the film, or does he actually?
Oh, well, my apologies. No, unless you've been in a fucking box with no windows and no internet for the last week, Daniel Craig's been sporting a black Seamaster with no date.
Oh, well, I have news for you.
All over the place. He's been like he did with the white Speedy a couple of months ago.
Okay, I have news. I have news for you, Tickers. I've been living in a coffin, so that's how come I don't know.
All right, okay, I can believe that. Right, so basically that is it's a nice watch, but it is apparently 100% 42 mil, not 40. Everyone was getting excited, saying that it was 40 mil.
Yeah, you can tell by looking at it.
Well, that's the one.
You can tell by looking at it. It's exactly the same case.
Yeah, same case. I've got an aftermarket, not an Omega one. I've got an aftermarket mesh bracelet, which I sometimes put on that, and it looks good with the mesh bracelet. Yeah, I think it looks really good.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that kind of bracelet too.
Yeah.
Beads of Rice, is it called, or whatever it is?
No, that's a mesh. That's a mesh one.
Oh, mesh. Okay, mesh.
Shark mesh. Is that shark mesh or just mesh?
It's probably shark mesh in it. Yeah, probably. Nice. Looks good.
Gangsta Gary's in the chat. Says Tickers has a direct line to Daniel Craig. Yes.
Well, I wish.
Yep.
I like the way he's a Amiga fanboy. You know.
Brody says, "What's the big deal? I thought some Seamasters already came with no date." Yeah, but a few of them. It's like the No Time to Die has no date, and the 60th anniversary has no date, and then this one, right? There may be a couple others. But...
Yeah. Just a hello to Brody, by the way.
Yep. Hello to Brody. From Daniel. There you go. Daniel says,
"Oh, sorry, Milanese. My apologies. Yep, he's got it. It's a Milanese one, isn't it? Milanese bracelet.
Yep.
I wonder how much.
Well, guys, 75 people watching right now. But can you believe that? That's like 3 times as many as Teen Tickers gets.
Thanks, OC. That's good.
Yeah.
But that's because your show is low quantity but high quality, and that's what you want on Thursdays. On Tuesdays at 4 o'clock.
No, Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
No, it's probably 5 o'clock. And people are just you're probably being watched. Obviously, weekend, of course, it matters. And
The
then,
weekend.
there's the weekend, isn't it? If I was on at like this time of the weekend, I'd,
Yeah,
If I was to
75
if-
people watching. Let's guys hit the upvote button. We want to get to 55 upvotes. 55 upvotes. Let's see what we got here.
That's after you have your pancakes.
Is this product
It's-
placement?
Oh,
Yeah,
golly.
you've been sponsored by them. Is it?
Oh, no,
is this like
I
the
didn't-
Daniel Craig with the bottle of
Oh
beer?
no,
And
I'm in real
everything else?
trouble. Yeah, I'm in real trouble now. But
Do you
anyways,
vouch for this brand of
I kind of
dietary
vouch.
aid?
I don't. I'm not promoting it. I'm not advertising it. I was just showing it off. But people would accuse me of advertising it. I wasn't advertising it. I'm innocent.
It'd be showing boxes of Viagra next, OC.
Oh,
Product placement with Viagra.
By the way, one of your big fans, who's also a huge supporter here, Chili Badger, is in the chat. Chili Badger, he's not a member yet, but maybe he will be by the time the show is over.
Chili
Badger.
Chili Badger's my admin.
That's right. He's your admin. He says, I'm here to steal the leads. Remember, Teen Tickers is hosted by Brian the Pipe this Tuesday at 9 p.m. UK time. That's 4 p.m.
Thank you,
World time. 4 p.m.
Thank
World
you,
time.
Chili. Thank you very much.
Head on over to one of the mods, drop a link to the Tea and Tickers channel, please. He's cool.
Thank you. I just try and keep it a bit real, don't I?
Rose says, if I ever cancel my membership, it's because of maple syrup gate. I cannot support corn syrupers. Hey, I'm a big corn syruper. And by the way, there people were in the chat. We're also talking about Canadian maple syrup versus Vermont maple syrup. They have maple trees in Vermont too. Let's not count them out.
Right.
Oh my God, it's hard to believe.
I want to say, do you think somebody would super chat enough for Mathis to live on your show eat beans on toast? I want to see Mathis eat beans on toast live, but he's obviously got a super chat you.
Yeah, if someone becomes a member at the senior director level or higher within the next 10 minutes, or $50 super chat, we will get Mathis to eat beans on toast live on the original OC channel.
We wanted to see him. He's got proper.
Look, we're introducing challenges. We're introducing challenges, guys.
Yeah, it's got to happen because I think he'd actually like it. He's the one who he poo-poos it and he's never tried it. I think he needs to try it.
He'll poo-poo after that for sure. You had beans, but not on toast, Daniel, which was
That's right. I've been disqualified. I understand.
Yeah, beans at the side doesn't count. It's beans as a name implies.
Yes.
Beans on toast.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's not, yeah. It's,
These technicalities, I tell you, it's worse than the Olympics.
Yeah.
Chili Badger's really doing his job. He's dropping your link to your channel and the link to your blog in the chat.
Oh,
He's
thank
allowed
you.
to do
Excellent. The clue is the on bit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks, Jill.
Guys, any questions for Daniel Katz or Tea and Tickers? Drop your super chat question in the chat. We will answer. They promise to answer every question, no matter how controversial.
It's when.
Yeah, you are.
No, for any size super chat. So think about it.
Right.
Think quickly. Hurry. Rose says, by the way, that maple trees are basically the only reason we allow Canada to continue to exist.
Oh, is that it? Wow.
Maple trees and hockey.
Oh, Rose, haven't heard from you in a long time.
Okay, do you want to put apes up about me and Jamie? Apparently, he's tried to cause some shit here. Do you want to put that one up?
No, he didn't super chat, so you can't respond. So if he super chats the question, you can respond to it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Your show, mate. I can't.
Right.
Never mind.
We're here. This is the business. This is a business. We're in the entertainment business. Beans and toast is what's left when you're done eating your barbecue.
Nah, not at all. It's a meal in itself, mate. Beans on toast. It's a meal in
and of itself.
Absolutely. Yes.
Weren't they eating beans and toast in the famous movie Blazing Saddles years ago? Remember the movie Blazing Saddles?
I know the movie, but I can't say I watched it because they were eating beans on toast.
Maybe someone in the chat knows, guys. Did beans and toast make a special appearance in Blazing Saddles?
Blazing Saddles.
Let us know in the chat. All right, let me drop the link to join the panel. If you want to join the best panel on YouTube, then you have to wait for Tuesdays at 4:00 because Brian the Pipe will be hosting Team
And especially
Tickers,
this Tuesday, because Tickers ain't there, so we've got Brian, so you'll be flooded
right.
in.
Yeah,
Do you know what? It'll be the best show going.
Yeah.
Tickers will have 100 people watching. We'll have a
Yeah.
panel of 6 people. It'll be flying because Brian's running the show and I'm not there. You know what I mean?
Hop on the panel, by the way. Gary asks, does Tickers...
Come on, they haven't
still
paid the
think-
money. Oh, hang on a minute. You just poo-pooed the fact that you wouldn't
I know,
answer
but
8 questions.
I know, but I'm the host. I can pull up other questions. Does Ticker still think that Nico is going to be the special guest in the Big Brother house?
Oh, very funny gangster.
You know,
very
I have
funny.
it on good authority that when we were going around picking the rooms, we were picking the bedrooms, it was Tickers who gave Gangsta Gary the assignment of the room that he had in the Big Brother house. And yeah, it's true. It's true. And Ticker said, listen, Ticker said, listen, OC, give him the entire West Wing. He's got a master suite. He's got an ensuite bathroom. He's got his own kitchen. He's got servants. But Gary, let's give him the broom closet. I think that was your decision. It didn't even have. It was literally like a 10x6 broom closet. You should feel ashamed of yourself, Tickers. Come on.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
Hey, what do you think of vinegar? A splash of vinegar on your beans.
I've not tried it actually. Might have to try that next time.
I
you
like
do-
it on
you
my
do-
salad.
Yeah, oil and vinegar on the salad makes sense. What about vinegar, vinegar on the fries, on your chips? What you call chips?
Oh
Do,
yeah, it got to be salt. Yeah, salt and vinegar. Absolutely, it's got to be. You can't have salt and vinegar on the chips. That's an absolute must. 100%. 100%.
Gary says OC had a wardrobe bigger than my entire room. I did. My wardrobe was huge. Yep. Jump on the panel, Gary. We haven't talked to you for a while. Hop on if you can.
As big as I interrupted.
No. Keep going.
As big
I'm going to drop a special link
as
for
big
Gary.
as your wardrobe is, OC. Do you match my my collection of hats?
If I know that you're wearing a certain color hat that day, on a particular day, yeah, I'll try to match it.
Really?
Of course.
Okay. Okay. Here.
Do you have a hat standing by?
Yes, I have a hat. I have many hats standing by. That's
By the way,
great.
Tap 99, I have got an air fryer. He's asking, I have got an air fryer. Thank you.
Okay. That's is that
Okay.
what style of hat is that? What is that?
It was a weird hat done by a young designer, and I was impressed with it. Before helmets were required for 10-speed bikes on the road in Toronto, these hats were worn. Hats like these. You could. This is a bicycle hat, actually, like a pedal bicycle.
It actually suits you with them glasses. It kind of suits you. It does.
That's right. And it distracts people. You know, like it distracts people.
Very
from
distracting.
mistaking-
Them
Yes.
fucking glasses distract people. What the fuck are them glasses all about, Danny?
That's right. It hides
Jesus
the fact.
Christ.
Yeah. It just hides what's lacking between my ears. So just this a distraction. It's a nice hat, nice glasses.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yep. By the way,
Ooh.
Chili Badger says Worcestershire sauce.
Well,
Worcester
Worcester.
sauce, is it?
Worcester.
Worcester? Is that different than Worcester?
Worcester.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Worcester. It's pronounced Worcester. Worcester
Worcester.
sauce.
Not Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah. Okay, so Americans can't say Worcester and can't say aluminium. Okay, that's true. Okay. That's okay.
We can't. We say aluminum.
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 Yeah, Worcestershire.
Why is he pronouncing it that way? What?
Yeah.
Worcester.
That's how you probably say
Worcester.
it, you guys.
Worcester.
It's Worcester. It's
Oh,
Worcester.
Worcester. Oh, yeah. Guys, I'm going to go.
Daniel, you're going to go.
Yep.
T and Tickers is going to go. I'm going to go. Guys, we did a 2-hour live stream, which is pretty
Okay.
dang phenomenal. So here's
Yeah.
what we're going to do. Here's the rules. Daniel you can drop off anytime you want.
Yeah.
If we get a super chat in the next 2 minutes, we'll extend the show by 2 minutes. Or somebody becomes a member or upgrades their membership. So those are the rules. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. If someone upgrades their membership, becomes a member, or super chats or super stickers, within the next 2 minutes, we will extend the show by 2 minutes. It doesn't have to be a big one. It has to be like as small as $1.99. So there you go. Those are the rules. We are starting the countdown now. So 2 minutes to go, and we'll kill the show.
Tickers, I'm just wondering what committee allowed for this ruling.
Well, OC is an entity in itself. It's his channel. He rules. His name on the top of the door.
Oh,
He can
sir.
do what he wants. Same with the Tea and Tickers channel. That's right.
That's right.
Oh, it's a kingdom then. It's a divine right of kings. Okay.
It's a fief. That's right. It's a dictatorship.
Oh my goodness, a friendly dictatorship. Okay.
All right, well, here we go. We have to stay on, guys. We have to stay on because Billy just gave us a super sticker. How's it going? And it's a very generous super sticker too, $5 super sticker.
But it's still 2 minutes. It's not $1 a minute. It's not like five. It's not like 5
That's
minutes.
right. Thank you for that correction, Tickers.
Yeah, shouldn't it be really $1? Yeah, it works out. Shouldn't it be $1 a minute?
That's not the rule, but because Billy gave a $5 super sticker, we are extending the show for 5 minutes.
Five minutes.
There
right.
you go.
Okay. So remember, guys, $100 super chat.
No.
Yeah, that's the way it goes, guys. $100 super chat. Fat Wing Bad Ben, where are you?
Where are you?
$100 super chat. $100 super chat. 100 minutes.
No, we're extending the show for 5 minutes. I'm not sure why, because we're not really doing anything. This isn't good entertainment. Let's be honest. This is terrible.
Hold on a minute. Tickers is here. There's no other reason needed.
Okay, Tickers is here. It's high quality content.
You know.
And Daniel Katz is here, so he offsets that slightly, but
yeah.
Link for Fats. Okay, guys, I'm gonna drop a special link. Hold on. Link for Fats. Boom, special link just for him. Don't click on this link, guys.
Okay, I won't.
Only for Fat Windbag Ben. It's if you click on it, Daniel, you'll get malware, and I'll download all of your assets.
Oh,
I'll empty out your crypto accounts.
All my crypto accounts, right? And you'll be sadly disappointed as a result.
So my two friends should have been for a bit of a pampering grooming session this afternoon. They've been to the been like washed and hair cleaned and stuff like that. And they're both flat out asleep. I can't believe it was tired out or anything. Unusual for them to be asleep at this time.
They're conked. They're dead asleep.
Dead asleep.
No, they're out. They're at the Toronto National Exhibition with the kids. Right now, the exhibition is there. You know, the fair in Toronto. The dog agrees. You know.
See, they're awake now.
Yeah, yeah. You couldn't say hello to Daniel Katz.
Yeah.
Look at the man with the geeky glasses.
Yeah.
We need puppy cam enabled.
Yeah. Oh,
you're gonna hurt your back.
Come and see the man with the geeky glasses.
Yeah, look at me.
Daniel Katz.
Yeah.
See that guy.
He's got to smell me though to recognize me, and then chew me out.
Guys,
that's Reggie.
And the other one is, what's the other one's name?
The other one is Ronnie.
Oh, Ronnie and Reggie. Okay. Yeah.
Very cute. Just woke him up. Look at him. He's tired.
He's done nothing all day.
Yeah.
He's done nothing all day, have you, boy?
This could be a new segment on your show, by the way. You get Daniel on it, and you can call it Cats and Dogs.
Cats and Dogs. Very clever. Very good. That could be a new thing. That could. Have you ever owned a dog, Daniel?
I shared a dog. Let's put it that way.
I was saying it'd be quite funny if you've never ever had a dog, and then we get you on to give dog advice from someone who's never had a dog. That could be quite amusing.
Well, I don't know if it was giving advice, but I got we got about gone through a number of generations since I was a little kid of schnauzers, my family.
Oh, the schnauzers are lovely schnauzers. Yeah, I know we had a schnauzer.
When you say you shared the dog, I'm assuming you shared it with your sister.
Well, when I was a kid, it was
Right.
part of the family. When
Got
my
it.
parents were out of commission, it was my
We're
sister
talking about a
does see
four
the
leg. We're
dog a
talking
lot.
about a four-legged animal, by the way, aren't we here?
A full what?
Yes.
You're talking about when you say you shared a dog. You're talking about a four-legged animal,
Yes.
right? Just
Yes.
What
making
would-
sure.
what
Just
else?
to
What else would he
clarify.
mean?
What
What else would
else?
he
Well, I
mean?
don't know. Use your
Oh,
imagination, whatever you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, well, I won't get into certain relatives that I know, and I don't want to get into that.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I'm not talking
Yeah.
about that. I'm not
No,
talking
you
about
didn't
that
share
one.
your relatives, did you? That is
Do
very
you,
wrong. That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
if
no.
if
yeah.
there were a family pet still alive today, who in your family would take custody of the family pet?
My sister would, but if she wasn't around, I would
Would
come
she
to the
demand
plate.
payment? Would she demand compensation for it? Would she say, like,
No,
Daniel, you
no,
have
my
to come in?
sister's not like that. That's like her baby. No, no, no. She would. It's not like that. It's what the Tickers thinks of his dogs. I mean, it's family. It's who you love.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so much beyond words, right? And since dogs don't know any words per se, they are beyond words in their expression. I'm being poetic, but yeah, they're quite amazing. And there's a sense of loss when you lose them, because that's just the way that's where you know that the love was there, anyways. And hopefully, the memories stay strong about the ones that were here with us. So yeah, I am responsibility. I mean, the coming to the plate is like sharing the dog means sharing the responsibilities, of course, food and everything else, doctor's appointments, and on and on.
Yep.
You have a dog, OC,
Yeah, I do.
right?
Kylo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kyla. Okay, so yeah,
Yep.
you know this stuff.
Super chat from Billy. Thank you very much. This means super chat. Super chat for the dog. He's so cute. Super chat for the dog. He's so cute. Thank you.
Well, you're gonna get
Billy.
another one in a minute. But that was just one of them. I've got Ronnie as well. That was Reggie. I've got Ronnie as well.
That's right. And there's another super chat as well from Chunkster. And this is a good question. Legit source for a real Rolex box for my 2007 stainless steel GMT. Lost mine during the move. Any suggestions? And by the way, this is the second super chat that Chunkster gave for this question. So sorry about that, Chunkster. So this is a very important. We have to, guys in the chat, please type in your suggestions for this question. Real Rolex box for 2007 Rolex GMT. I mean, you want to try eBay, but you can. I think if you come to New York for Watch Time New York, there's absolutely tons of secondary resellers in the Diamond District on 47th Street that have boxes from that era that you could get. So I'd say if you want to do it in person, come to New York, 47th Street, and you could source one pretty easily. Other than that, probably eBay or Chrono 24. Any other thoughts in the chat?
He lost his box in his move into politics, or his move from one house to the next.
Move from one house to the other.
How to next, I would imagine.
Mm.
Yeah. So I hope that's helpful, Chunkster. Thank you very much. By the way, you've extended the show for another 5 minutes. So we're gonna go until 2:30 world time now because we got a couple of super chats there. So we're extending the show. So I see plenty on eBay, but they're suspicious. Yeah. But from 2007, yeah, well, it depends on where you are. I don't know where you are located, Chunkster. Going someplace you might want to try a local jewelry store or a local pawn shop where you can see something in person. And if you have access to a big city, definitely check out the jewelry district in those in the closest city to you. Good question. Thank you, Chunkster. Here's an idea from Rose. Just buy another box. Buy another Rolex box and put your GMT in that one. That's right. If you buy a new Rolex and you're not so concerned about having a period correct box, just buy a new box. If you're West Coast, San Francisco or Los Angeles, plenty of secondhand jewelry stores. to find some used Rolex boxes.
Yeah, it may not be worth the trouble to try to get the actual. It's just not
Yeah.
worth it. And Rose's saying it. He's already tabulated. Is it really worth the trouble? So yeah, and
Yeah.
and psychologically, someone receives it in the box, and you're up front. This is the box is to show, but it's not the original box, but it's the box, and there's no fooling around. They understand, and psychologically, it just looks complete with the box. So I personally, I
Yep.
like to always be in the box about things. So.
Yep. Thank you very much for the question. Also, Gen G in the chat has some advice. Check out the Watchbox and Company on IG. Check them out. I don't endorse them. I don't know. I'm not familiar with them. But if Gen G knows who they are, then check them out on IG. Maybe they'll help. And then come back to the show, Chunkster, and let us know how it goes. But don't super chat. Please don't super chat again. You've super chatted enough. Thank you very much.
That's because he doesn't need the money and he wants to hit the pool instead of sitting here talking to people. There you go.
No, people can still super chat. We'll still extend the show if they super chat. But yeah, I do want to.
Did you just say Watchbox? Watchbox. Tim Mosso used to do stuff for Watchbox, right?
No, this is the Watchbox and Company. It's a
Separate.
different company on IG.
Okay.
Yep. Or you could just upgrade to a Louis Vuitton watch box. How about that? Put all your watches in there. Good idea. Yeah, he's very OCD. Okay, remember you can't be OCD without OC. I have all the paperwork and the card. They're kept separately from the boxes. Yeah, you lost the box. He wants a period correct box because he really wants a complete set there and a period correct box. I get it.
That's the first step to recovery, right? OC, that he admits that he's OCD.
Well, he admits it, but then he's still looking for a period correct box. It still bothers him that he doesn't have it. So.
Yeah, but that's just the first step. Doesn't mean he's resolved himself yet. Yeah, okay.
Yep, the non-original period correct box without papers is he does have papers though. It's sort of like a security system sign with no system. It does help if you're trying to offload the piece on Chrono 24. Yeah, it's good. But he wants a full set for his own peace of mind, for his own collectability, not to sell it.
What we done to your hand, Daniel, or do we not discuss this?
Well, I gave someone the finger and then they got hurt. So,
yeah, we covered it earlier.
Yeah, we covered it early, but no, I'll say it quickly. It's okay. I tore a slight. I had a slight tear in a tendon, Tickers, at the root of the fingers, at the root near the palm,
Right.
where the palm ends. So I'm trying to not use the hand as much as possible. That's this way. If I don't use the hand, I allow it to recover instead of constantly.
Are you
aggravating it.
left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed, so this is a pain in the ass, but I can still sort of do stuff. You know, I can still sort of do stuff. I can probably poke people in the eye with this. What do you think, OC? Could I poke people in the eye with this? 100%. I still can do that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you still can. And by the way, the tear, the abrasion or the bruising in the tendon was caused by carrying a 40-pound old-style suitcase throughout up hills and down hills in Italy.
That's right.
For 4 solid weeks.
He's not making that up, Tickers. That's what I said. Like I was carried the garment bag with the handle instead of over my shoulder, and on a train, off the train, between Termini Station and Salentro, and I think that's how I tore it.
Why didn't you get a proper suitcase with the handle that retracts and the wheels on the bottom?
Well, next time, because I was stupid. Next time, I'll just go with the one bigger, which I got in Italy. I got a bigger case, got rid of another case with wheels, like what you said, and not worry about carry-on. And I can put 2 suits in there if I need it for peacocking and have other stuff for the yoga camp next time. So
peacocking, what's that? Is that a form of dogging, but different? Peacocking.
Peacocking is like showing off.
Showing off.
Oh, right. I say
it's a fashion show. It's a term used at a fashion show. The fashion show in Florence, and I was stupid enough to go. So
yeah. Actually, do you Americans know what I mentioned? Dogging. Do you know what dogging is?
No. I'm just thinking of the worst, but I you correct us then, because I don't know. I think
So,
referring to sex, but go ahead. What is it?
does OC know?
No,
Wow. Okay. It must be just an English term.
that's funny. Daniel's mind went immediately to sex positions. So
Well, no. I mean, obviously, but actually, what happens is, I don't know why it's called that. What it is, apparently, it's supposed to be. You go with your partner, whatever, in like a car park at night, like an entrance to a park or somewhere it's really quiet, and you
Yeah.
get it on with your partner, and then
Mhm.
people come round the car and watch while you do it.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Apparently, that's called dogging.
Oh, for crying out loud! Well, to me, it's dogging whether they come or not. What do you think, OC?
yeah, it's in England they call it dogging on for Daniel Katz they call that Tuesday night.
Tuesday
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Katz is the best according to the awesome prawn. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Oh, awesome! But he's going by a different. Was it a
Yeah, he
different
was
handle thing?
banned.
So,
He was banned
oh,
on the channel that you go on. He was banned from the chat and banned from the panel.
oh
Yeah.
man.
Shame. Any comment on that? Do you
No,
support
no,
awesome
I don't
prawn?
know. I don't know what I'm going to keep quiet on that. I don't know. I like Awesome. We've had a conversation. It's been all good with Awesome, and I won't say any more. I don't know what's going on.
So you don't have his back, is what you're saying?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not going to say
Just
that
kidding.
either.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All
Yeah,
right, cool.
sorry.
Guys, it is now 2:30. I want to thank every single person for watching. I want to thank Diego and James Hess, Daniel Katz, Tickers for jumping on the panel. I'll drop the link here. We'll do one more challenge. How about this?
Wait,
No, I'm going.
Mathis, you missed the challenge. Mathis, I'm glad to hear you now. I put a challenge out for a big enough super chat. You've got to eat beans on toast live on this channel. Proper beans on toast. Beans on the toast for a super chat. You've got to pick the super chat. Don't say like £1,000. It'll never happen. Got to be a sensible super chat, Mathis. And if he pays it,
Mathis, what dollar super chat for you to eat beans on toast live on air?
you've got to be proper. We've got to see it's you, so we don't want you handing out to somebody else. We've got to see you on the camera. We've got to see the beans on toast, and you've got to eat beans on toast. We'll allow you to have one slice of toast with beans, not two.
Here, let me share this. You guys probably know this, and I'm bringing Mathis in on this. Okay. Someday, maybe Mathis, without hurting me in the process, will show me some self-defense moves without killing me in the process, because I was punched randomly by a stranger
Oh
in
yeah, that's
downtown. You
terrible.
know that story, so you know the story.
Yeah.
It was a whack job. I said, "There you go," and he walks on. Now, if Mathis was there to show me a few tricks, maybe I would have deflected his arm into his face or something.
Right.
Just saying. I've sort of recovered from that, but that
Well,
was
did he smack you in the
scary.
face or something? Where did he smack you? I haven't heard the story, Daniel. What happened?
Oh, I'm walking one direction, dude's walking another in his 30s, I guess. And I think I was to the right of him, so I wasn't in his way, I don't think. And on a main street in the middle of the day, he straight armed me, bam, into this part of the shoulder. Bam, like real forceful. And I almost keeled over. Somehow I was still on my own 2 feet. A father and son looked stunned, and some other people, like they were ready to come to my rescue if I fell down and couldn't recover. But
And
as
where
I
was this?
sort of
Sorry, where was this? In your hometown or in Italy?
in my hometown, in the
Wow.
middle of downtown Toronto, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
reflective of what Toronto's about. It could have happened in any city, in any country, right? It just this guy that was missing something in his marbles or something. And
Wow.
I didn't have Mathis to give me a few tips at that moment, you see.
Oh, crikey. That's
Yeah.
really bad.
And as
Yeah.
I was keeling over, I yelled back at him, "Does this mean we can't be friends?"
So Mathis said $40. I don't think there's a $40 level. There's a $50 level. So let's do that. $50 super chat. Or if someone either joins or upgrades at the senior director level of above, Mathis will eat beans on toast live on the air. That's right. We're doing challenges, guys. We're doing challenges.
Not
just
on this
like the
stream,
good
though.
old
He
days.
says. He said not on this stream, but we'll get it. We'll get it publicized. We'll get a,
Not on the stream?
We'll get a.
Okay, not this stream. Okay, somebody else's
Yeah,
stream.
yeah.
That's totally fine. Yeah. So yeah, $50
Yeah.
super chat, or someone joins or upgrades at the senior director level or above, and Mathis will do the beans on toast challenge.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're gonna set a timer of 2 minutes.
No,
Okay.
this is gonna go till 12 at midnight. What's going on here?
No, 2 minutes. That's it. We're going to two. We're setting a timer of 2 minutes.
Right.
If nobody jumps
All right.
on the panel, or if no one super chats, we're gonna kill the stream, guys. We have 60 people watching, which is phenomenal. Please upvote the stream. Upvote the stream. We have 60 likes, which is awesome and absolutely incredible. Become members and start the countdown clock. Go. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Let's see what happens. And we're just
You
gonna
got
sit here
the
and do
timer
nothing.
tickers? Okay.
That's right.
I'm not
Tickers.
timing anything. I'm
You're the
just-
official timer of the original
On
OC
his
channel.
on his Breitling or whatever.
Breitling.
he's wearing.
Breitling.
Oh, is it Breitling?
I've got my Breitling on. I've got my Omega on. Remember? But...
It works. It works.
That's not going to be accurate.
You know
Okay.
that my citizen is only.
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go. There we go.
No,
All right.
Okay, you did a reverse. Instead of going 2 minutes
He's going whatever. It
timer,
works.
you're doing a 2 minute
Still-
stopwatch.
I'm doing 2
Don't
minutes. Yeah.
Look, OC. It's British time. Okay.
British.
It's
They always
British
do
time.
things backwards. You know, they drive on the
Yeah,
the
yeah,
steering
yeah.
wheels on the wrong side
That's
of
right.
the car.
That's right. That's right. Because that's what makes the world so exciting. Because everyone's got a different point of view, which is correct. Which is, yeah, I love it. Where everyone's got different point of view. But when it comes to serious stuff, hopefully we come and we solidate as a team on certain things without turning into something nasty. I got to
Words
be
of
careful what I'm
wisdom.
saying.
I don't know what you're saying, but it's words of wisdom from Daniel Katz.
I could have said the word starting with a C, but I didn't want to start I didn't want to finish on a bad foot with everyone. Hey, Ryan Singer, son of a gun.
Ryan Singer's in the chat representing Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. And also Dingo Dave from Australia is in the chat. The incredible Dingo Dave is with us. And
Yeah.
Logan Hall. Guys, we have
40
the best-
seconds.
Yeah. Old Timey is with us.
50
Guys,
seconds.
I got to tell you, we have the best audience. And I mean that sincerely. The absolute best audiences are right here on Original OC and the Watch Colony channel. And there's some pretty good people that also show up on the Tea and Tickers channel as well. But really, the best people in the world are right here on the Watch Colony Network.
Yeah, certain relatives of mine would disagree with that, but that's okay.
Well,
Get ready,
there you go.
guys.
That's it.
10.
Count it down.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon,
Yes.
everybody.
Good afternoon.
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Upvote on your way
See you,
out.
everybody.
Become members. And thank you very much. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. Thank you, Daniel Katz. Thank you, Tickers.
Okay.
Thank you, James Hess, Diego M., everybody in the chat. We love you. We
Okay.
love you.
All right.
Good night.
Take care.
Good night.
See ya.
Okay. Bye-bye.